All right, so I just came across this article and I wanted to share it with you guys. Let me put on my reading voice. Here's the title. This is from Politico. Florida Democrats plan to cancel presidential primary in raging Dean Phillips campaign. The representative says the state party has deliberately moved to keep him off the ballot. Florida Dems say he is acting, quote, unbecoming, end quote. Florida appears poised to hold no presidential primary election for Democrats this cycle after the state party submitted only President Joe Biden's name as a candidate up for the nomination. The move to leave Rep. Dean Phillips off the primary ballot left the Minnesota Democrat enraged on Thursday. In a statement first provided to Politico, Phillips, who has launched a long-shot primary bid against Biden, accused Florida Democratic Party officials of rigging the primary. Well, obviously they rigged the primary. That's literally what they just did. They said, nope, he's our guy. He threatened a lawsuit and a convention fight if he didn't win the ballot access in the state. This is so crazy. Okay, here's a quote by him. Quote, Americans would expect the absence of democracy in Tenran, not Tallahassee. I'm not sure where Tenran is, said Phillips. Quote, the intentional disenfranchisement of voters runs counter to everything for which our Democratic Party and country stand for. Our mission as Democrats is to defeat authoritarians, not become them. This is so crazy. You know, a huge piece of my campaign is exposing literally this. People, I've mentioned this before, but there's a thought that if you don't vote Republican or Democrat, you're wasting your vote. Guys, you're wasting your vote if you vote Democrat or Republican. They're the same person. It's the same exact system set up to keep you, the people, disenfranchised, to keep you quiet and submissive. I'm going to have to look into Dean Phillips's campaign, but this is crazy. They're just blatantly saying, like, hey, we are rigging this. This is rigged. And I mean, this is also why we got to set up other parties. I mean, maybe American Congress Party doesn't fit your vibe, but there's policies you like, maybe you like 50%. Create your own political party, because this is crazy. Absolutely crazy. We do not live in a democracy. And this is going to change. This is going to change. I'm very optimistic. Because voting Republican or Democrat, you're voting for the same person. So what I encourage you to do is get rid of this mindset that you're wasting your vote if you vote anybody else. Because this proves it. This is so crazy. I'm going to have to look into Dean's campaign because I bet he stands for the people. Would just be my guess off of reading this headline. And I probably shouldn't speculate, but I'm going to speculate that I bet he's for the people. You don't get more blatant than this. And to think, Florida is so Republican that I doubt that they would even vote for Biden. So if there's a Democratic candidate that's closer to the middle, they're going to likely vote for him. And I bet they did this to secure more votes for Biden. And it seems to me that this means that they're going to run Biden next year. That's so crazy. You know, as dark as this is, I hope you guys realize that a new dawn is coming. There's a saying, I'm not sure who it's attributed to, but there's a saying that it's always darkest before the dawn. And we're in that era. The system is showing how corrupt it is, how rigged it is, how much it disenfranchises you, the voters, and it's time to stand up against it. And I'm telling you, this is why we're going to have a successful campaign. I know that this campaign's primary focus is spreading awareness, getting more people on board with this ideology. Ideology is the wrong word. Getting back to the belief that politicians serve the people, not corporations, not the Federal Reserve, not private interest groups. They serve the people. And that's what this campaign's about. So if you feel called, highly recommend you get involved with the campaign somehow. Reach out to me. And honestly, getting involved could be as simple as sharing this with someone else. Being like, hey, there's someone here. Because it's like the butterfly effect. Something along the lines of a butterfly flapping its wings in Africa creates a hurricane in Florida. Pun not intended. It's happening, guys. Stay positive. Stay balanced. Realize that you're about to witness something amazing. You're witnessing the system about to upgrade. We're in a time where upgrading the system is beyond necessary. I'm so excited to be a part of that. So excited to be a part of that. So if anyone knows Dean Phillips, let him know he's invited on the podcast, because this is just crazy. This is insane. This is sanity. But remember, again, stay balanced. Stay focused on the goal. Appreciate you all.